This is our food forest, and behind me is kilometers of swales and almost 1,000 different varieties of herbs, edible fruit trees, or natural medicines. This is called permaculture. It's permanent sustainable agriculture, and if you look at original monoculture, it is destructive not just for the animals that used to live on the land, but for the land itself and also for your bodies, because they spray the crops with harmful pesticides a lot of the time, and you do not want to be consuming that. What we have done here is plant trees on swales. No same tree is next to each other, using an ABC system where they're all separated, and it limits the chance of disease wiping out a food forest or wiping out a species of plant. Just like the Gros Michel banana, where that ended up dying out because it was farmed in a monoculture fashion where the disease could go rampant right through the banana farms. Here we use different species of bananas as well, not just one variety. Believe it or not, there's blue bananas and red bananas. They're not just photos you see on the internet. Even though some of the photos are very exaggerated, they do exist. Now, everything in our food forest is designed to replicate the normal forest, but full of food. We have a lot of native food in here, and then a lot of exotic fruits as well. Almost everything in the food forest you see is edible, including these flowers. They're nasturtiums. You can eat the flowers, the stems, the roots, everything on a nasturtium. And right now, 5.5 years in, so our fruit trees are starting to fruit. That's a local. Look at how much fruit is on it. Now, the goal of permaculture as well is leaving enough behind and not taking it, not being greedy. So you're giving it back to all the animals around here. In fact, when we had a drought, this place was the only thing feeding the kangaroos and a lot of the native wildlife. Due to the whole entire system being put on swales, allowing the water to be stored in them and less watering needed to happen. But having enough fruit for us is a good thing. Also, you want the fruit to drop off to create volunteer plants that will grow up and you can eventually collect from as well. Not just that, when the fruit is decomposing on the ground, you end up with this beautiful compost which feeds the plant. Therefore, you don't need to rely on artificial fertilizers or anything. What we do for fertilization in this food forest is chop and drop. And a couple years ago, we actually did some blood and bone throughout the food forest, but that's been it. And the trees create their own environment. As you can see over here, the amount of mulch that's now on the ground. This is banana flowers, banana leaves, and a whole entire raspberry bush that we chopped up. So that's all going to become a very nice mulch layer. Now, what we have done here is 25 acres of permaculture set up, and we don't have a plan to stop. We're on swale 19, and when we're going to keep on building more swales forever, hopefully. And we want to introduce you guys into the process of what we're doing here on such a large scale. There is not many people doing food forests on this scale, and it's a hard thing to make it work. And we want to introduce you guys to the food forest and what we're doing and the future that is going to develop here. And we want a lot of you guys to get in on the action as well. For group tours and private tours, you can book those on our website today. We'll be eventually doing some more masterclasses on different aspects of the food forest and also other more homestead and survival related courses. I can't wait to see you all here. Thank you for watching, and don't miss out on your chance to try some of this gorgeous fruit that's in season at the moment.